Alright, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to begin by giving all praises, all glory, and all honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruchakodash, Barakatum, giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for pushing this doctrine in all sincerity and in truth. To the men standing by the highways and byways pushing this doctrine, we say Shalom. And even to the Aquatium out there sitting and listening in silence, Shalom. There's your brothers, Hananiah, Maya, Sha'ala, Isaiah, and we out here tonight to bring some edification, Lord's willing. This is edifying on the topic, the reprobate mind. And to start, we're going to go to Romans chapter 1 and read in verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain power, the Mosai Yahweh, in their knowledge, the Mosai gave them over to a reprobate mind to do things which are not convenient. So we're going to break down what this reprobate mind is speaking about. And to start, we're going to go into the word reprobate in the online etymology dictionary. Reprobate adjective is a descriptive word, early 15th century. It means rejected as worthless, and there's the understanding we want to have going throughout this video. If you have a reprobate mind, you have been rejected and you are worthless. You have no use. Now we're going to go to Matthew chapter 13. There's Matthew chapter 13, reading from verse 9. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, This is Yahushua speaking, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. So basically what we're seeing here is that these people have been given a reprobate mind. And we've found the culprits. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. As stated in Romans 1:28, he gave them over to it. So he's rejected their mind as they have rejected him. A 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, reading from verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause power, the Mosai Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. And we could go to Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 14. And he shall be, this is Isaiah 8 and 14, and he shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense to both the house of Yasha'Allah, and for a gin, and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. So we see in here, as we just read in all these precepts, a reprobate mind is a mind that has been rejected as useless, and the culprits for causing this reprobacy on these people who are reprobate are Mosai, Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai. In the Mosai and the Son doing this. So now we want to understand, well, how is this being done? And to start, we'll go to 1 Timothy chapter 4 and the first verse. The book of 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 1. The Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a rod of hot iron. What I'm saying is, in the latter times, we're going to deceivers, right? Because that's what the word devil means, deceivers. And man come with a bullshit, they try and tell you bullshit. And the 2/3 of Israel will accept this bullshit, because we come into what? Perilous times. That is 1 and 2. The Most High going to sear them conscience. So they're not going to be able to deter the bullshit. Not deter, how I will say? Discern the bullshit. They're not going to be able to do that. Because the mind going to get seared at that time. Because scripture also says that brothers come in the last hour, that brothers going to leave in the last hour. The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 11. And for this cause power shall send them. And for this cause power shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. So they're going to be doing unlawful deeds, and they're going to take a lot of pleasure in that. Like we have a whole brother who really like to commit adultery, and like he give a fuck. Whole brother in the world. So like a whole brother in the world, to be specific, he commits adultery daily, and he do not care. And he ain't seen nothing wrong with it. Yeah, and how that happening? Basically, the Most High doing it. Them under a strong spirit of delusion. They're not understanding that is fucking madness. We could go to 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 3. Now, the scriptures also say, an angel also came to Daniel and told Daniel to seal up the word. Why the angel tell him to do that? You mean actually take the book and bury it in a cave? No. Scriptures say the words were written in a, how you say it? In a parabolic manner and in similitudes. So they say there are serpent in the garden in Genesis. That is not actual serpent, but forget that for now. It wasn't actually a serpent. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 3, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Meaning discern the truth. They can discern what they read. And like I was watching TV the other day with a guy named Pastor, well, called himself a pastor. His name is John Hagee. He telling people that the 2 prophets who come back in the end time gonna be Enoch and Elijah, and they're gonna start to breathe fire at all these sinners in the world, which is making no fucking sense, because we know who them 2 prophets are, and they already came. I don't want to say Babakasha, they are them. And we saying here with, if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. So what it's indicating here is that you're not really hiding the gospel, because you could go in a store and buy the Bible, buy the Apocrypha, you could get all the material you need to read the Bible. But what they're trying to hide is what the understanding. It's hid to them that have what? The reprobate mind, that can discern nothing properly. They can't sit down and see when they're doing the fornications, and when they're, how I saying this, they're giving heed to seducing spirits. They can't sit down and see that is what they're doing. So when you preach this to them, you could say make it plain upon tablets to them, and they still won't be able to understand anything. Get hit from them. It's to them that are lost, because they already had that reprobate mind, and that was doing none for them. The first one. First Peter chapter 2, read from verse 6. Wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, Behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, which is Yahushai, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded, meaning you ain't gonna be, what I go say, confused. Unto you, therefore, which believe he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which builders disallow, the same is made the head of the corner, and a stone of stumbling, and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. Now, what our last was saying is this: you could tell a man the truth, and he will get offended by it. What I mean by that is this: average woman is a whore.
The average woman walking
The
street
street
right now
is a whore.
Yeah.
Chance of you finding a virgin is damn near zero. Not saying that you're not going to find a virgin, but the chance is zero. If a man
Not
come
zero,
now,
but slim.
not zero, slim. If a man come now and tell you he have a wife, and the only person this man wife has been with was him for the past 10 years. Before she was with you for 10 years, she was with our next man, and that next man pops she and takes your virginity. You could tell he that makes his wife a whore, and he's going to be offended by this. Accept the truth. He won't accept the truth because we offending him. But what he failed to realize is what we telling him is the truth. When Yahushua was speaking to them Pharisees and them Sadducees, them wasn't listening to you. Why? Because he was just spitting facts, left, right, and center, and them don't like to hear facts because they're hardened. Right, so again, when you stick to the point as how the Mosiah Habasham Yoshai, let me say, rejecting and reprobating these men's minds is because he offending them. The truth is offensive to them. Right. So basically, that is basically what he's doing. This offensive truth, he gained them it hard, and they're rejecting it because they can't take the truth.
What shall I say? Blessed are those that are what? Not offended in me.
And the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, and verse 2. Now, it is the glory of the Most High Habasham Yoshai to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings who search out a matter. Now, scriptures gospel simple things to deter a man from understanding the truth. Like when in Genesis they say a serpent is to deceive Eve. A man will come and say that's a snake. Or they say Adam and Eve eat from an apple tree and they get knowledge. No part in scripture say it was an apple tree. I mean, I read later on in the book of John chapter 8 and John the 44th verse, I believe. Yahushua come and let everybody know that that serpent was actually a dude and not a snake. Average man won't decide to search the scriptures and figure out, hey, there's not a snake, there's an actual dude. Because it has been what? Concealed from them. So how it is them in that reprobate mind and them can accept what plain for we to see is because the Mosiah Yahweh concealed this from everybody, and it's only for the men who want to search this matter out, aka like, where's this reprobate thing? We search out this matter. Only is unto them who want to search out the matter and figure out the answer is who's going to get the answer. Whereas the rest of them are concealed, and what? If our gospel be hid to them that lost. So he concealed it and hide it away. So that is how these men have this reprobate mind. And now we can touch on, well, why they have the reprobate mind.
But off that point a little bit, and I go into that, let me use the example of what takes place in Genesis. It makes no sense for it to be a snake. It makes no sense for it to be a cobra, a python, any snake you like. Find anyone that could go and make that words go in ears. And find me an apple or any fruit tree, because they never mention what fruit tree, because that's like the Christian doctrine, the portion. There's some fruit tree the Catholics is still is apple, because that's where they get that from. So you see them mixing doctrines here to even try and make sense of it. They don't understand why, because that's the reprobate mind. I would like you to find a fruit tree on the planet Earth who can make me so smart. I want to give me find a talking snake and one that is eat dust too. The mind, that is a simple matter to search out. I want to bring another example. It plain in the book in Genesis chapter 1 verse 26 that what and power said and God said, let us make man in our own image. Who is this us? Is he say, but they say, and he didn't disassociate himself from power, but he said, and God said, let us make man in our own. So that means it had a whole set of them who make everything up to in the creation, sorry, up to Genesis 26 and past Genesis 26, he started Genesis, it's not 26, select Genesis 1 to 26, Genesis chapter 1 from verse 1 to 26, them was the same ones doing that, and then past Genesis 1:26 to the end, till the start of Genesis chapter 2, the same ones was involved. So who is this us? That simple matter they can search out, and if they fail to see in the scriptures. But you know the reprobate mind, the laziness. But yeah, to touch on why he do it now, we go to Amos chapter 3 and verse 7. Is Amos chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets. Go to Matthew 13 and 16. In Matthew chapter 13 verse 16, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. So what that's saying here, that why he hide it from the reprobate man, or the ones that fall to the mind of reprobacy, because that reprobate woman as well, reprobate children as well, is he didn't want them to get it, especially with reference to what we're talking about here. We're mainly talking about the Israelites, because our reprobacy was referring to the Israelites, right? Or as we like to group all of the rebels of Israel, as and class all of them as having a reprobate mind. So with, in reference to them, we're saying that the Most High, as of right now, doesn't want to deal with them. You go to Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. Is Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but who? The election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded. In verse 8, according as it is written, power had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. So what it's saying here, Most High and want to deal with the rest of Israel, because it is written all of Israel will be saved. All of Israel will be heirs of salvation. But what it's saying here, this highlighting the fact that what Most High don't want to deal with the rebels of the nation. And yeah, because it highlighted too. But the election hath obtained it. So basically, we just call them, right? It had the 1/3 of Israel, the remnant, and then it had the 2/3. The 2/3 is the ones who classed under this reprobate mind, I want to say curse. That is why them didn't gain it, because them was not elected. The Most High didn't pick them and he didn't choose them. He didn't want them because them is not his servants. There is wisdom of Solomon. Yeah, but yeah, not yet. He don't want them on this side of the kingdom. There is wisdom of Solomon chapter 3, and we read in verse 9. It was Solomon chapter 3 and verse 9. They that put their trust in him, who? They that put their trust in him, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, shall understand the truth, and such as being faithful in love shall abide with him. So what? The ones who understand, don't make a separation there. The ones who understand the truth and be faithful in love, that is the ones we want to deal with. For grace and mercy is to what? His saints, and he had care for who? His elect. He's not dealing with the rest of Israel right now. And now, when I come into, I want to highlight, well, what is the result? Oh, what is your outcome for having this state, this mental state of retardation?
So basically, what we wanna say here is, what kind of shit life you gonna live if you don't understand this truth? My favorite precepts to pull, Jeremiah 6. I'm reading verse 16. Thus said the Lord Yabasham Yoshai, stand in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they, the reprobates, said, we will not walk therein, because these men is cunts. Men don't understand nothing. They don't understand the commandments and why they're important to keep. You care about the Sabbath. That is your penance of being a reprobate. That is the kind of life you're gonna live. There's Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So what we are understanding here is this, right? Reprobacy does not only happen to men who never get the truth at all. No? It have men who have the truth or had the truth, and they pick it up and it was walking all over the place with it. And then you see the little tent of understanding the Most High Yahweh, how we under, and the one that is there. Them men pick their ass up and walk out of that. And as a result of that, now them living in a dead state of existence. Yeah, as it says in 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, that wandering out of the way of understanding, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. So as a result of you falling under this, you can fall under Proverbs 21 and 16, you can be in the congregation of the dead. So there is Romans chapter 12, right? And verse 16. Be of the same mind one to another. Mind not high things, so don't pay attention to lofty shit, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits. So one of the things these reprobates, so we use an example, these Christian pastors and these dickheads, these Pentecostals and these Jehovah's Witnesses always showing up in front of you on a weekend when you're just trying to relax. Them always on some shit about, well, the Lord this, the Lord that, and them don't know the Lord. So one of the things what these people suffer from the most is what? Yeah, one of the traits they always have is that what? You can't tell them nothing. Them truly believe in them head, them know more about God than anybody else. And them don't even know the Most High real name, Yahweh Basham Yahushai. They don't know his son name. They don't know the name of the Rakakodash, the Holy Spirit. They don't know nothing. But you can't tell them that. That is one of them. There is one I like to call the curses. One of the curses are falling under this reprobacy, rejected mind. That, yeah, the pride had deceived them. Them men truly believe. Them know what they're talking about and they don't know what they're talking about. And Romans 10 and 2 put it beautifully. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God. The zealots, the had the
Like Judas.
yeah, there's like Judas, but they want to know about the Most High. But what? but not according to knowledge. Because even though them want to know who the Most High really is, because they're stupid, the Most High said, nah, me ain't dealing with you. I rejecting you for now. So them not only they feel they know who they're talking about when they're talking about God, but you don't know, and they had the zeal in it. Them could read the scriptures and over and over. Them probably read the Bible more than in Yahweh, but they're not understanding what the fuck they're reading. Why? Because the Most High reject them. They're falling under that reprobate mind. And there's, yeah, but that is it there. These, to end it off, that put it beautifully. These men have been rejected. These men are dickheads. They don't know shit, and they're dumb as fuck. With that, we like to give all glory, all honor, and all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Ruach, giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS for pushing this doctrine in all sincerity and in truth. To the men standing by the highways and byways pushing this doctrine, we say Shalom. And even to the Aquatem out there who sat and listened to this lesson in silence, we say Shalom. This has been your brothers,
Hanana.
Masha Allah.
Isaiah.
We'll see you in the next one.